Hi everyone, welcome to Mash Math. We are studying chapter 14 statistics, exercise 14.2, question 4. The following distribution gives the state-wise teacher-student ratio in higher secondary schools of India. Find the mode and mean of this data. Interpret the two measures. So here it is given to us, the distribution gives a state-wise teacher-student ratio. So what we have to find is, we have to find the mode and we have to find the mean. Both we have to find out. Mean means average, mode means most occurring. So here the number of students per teacher is given. Here the number of states are given to us. So there are 3 states where the number of students per teacher is 15 to 20 students are given. There are 8 states where per teacher 20 to 25 students are given. There are 9 states where 25 to 30 students are given for per teacher. So that's the data given to us. So we have to find out the mode and the mean. So I have copied down the question here, the number of students per teacher and the number of states that is given to us. So you can start with either mode or mean. So in this sum, I'll begin with a mode. So mode means what you are supposed to do. You have to write down the formula. Mode formula is L plus F1 minus F0 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Okay, we are finding out the mode. So now you have to write down the meaning of all these terms. That is, you have to do it because normally it is asked 4 mark questions only. So you have to write the meaning of all these things, otherwise your marks will be deducted. In the introduction, I explained to you all these terms. So meaning of L, you have to write lower limit of the model class. H means class interval. F1 means frequency of the model class. F0 means frequency of the class preceding the model class. F2 means frequency of the class succeeding the model class. So like that you have to write all the meaning of each term. Then only you will get full marks. So, but then I am not writing here because you have to write. I'll just write only the value. So L means lower class. So before that, what we have to do? We have to find out here. Mode, how do we find out? We see the highest frequency. This is your frequency. So this is highest frequency, which is the one. 10 is the highest frequency. So this will be our model class. So model class is 30 to 35. So our answer will be coming within this. So let's see. And this becomes our F1. And before that, preceding one, highest frequency this is, and highest frequency model class preceding one is F0 and succeeding one is F2. So, and this is the model class, in that this is upper limit, this will be lower limit. And H meaning is class interval. So class interval also I will write down. So you can write down model class. Model class is 30 to 35 and H is class interval. 35 minus 30 will give us 5. So H is 5 and then lower limit. L is, this is lower limit. So L is 30. Then F1. F1 is here 10. And F2 is 3. Then F0. F0 is 9. Okay, all the values are written down, but you have to write the explanation for all this as I have showed you in the introduction. Now put it in the formula. L is mode, right? L value is 30 plus F1 is 10 minus F0 is 9. 2 into F1 is 10 minus F0. F0 is 9 minus F2 is 3 and H value is 5. So now 30 plus 10 minus 9, 1, 2 into 10, 20, minus 9 minus 3 will give us minus 12 into 5. 30 plus 1 into 5, 5. 20 minus 12 will give us 8. So now you divide this. So when you divide, you will get 30 plus, when you do the division, you will get 0.625. So then when you add, you will get 30.625. So what is this actually? Number of students per teacher. So number of students per teacher. So this is the most occurring. So that is in 10 states, the most occurring is per teacher. It is given 30.625 students per teacher. Okay, so answer comes always between these. So now let's go to find out the mean. So mean, to find out, there are 3 methods are there. You can use any of the method, but I go for step deviation method, because once we know class interval is same everywhere. Class interval is same everywhere means the difference 20 minus 15, 5, 25 minus 25, so everywhere it is same. Then we can go very well with the step deviation method to find the mean. So now we are going to find the mean by step deviation method, and the formula for step deviation method is x equal to a plus h summation of fi ui divided by summation of fi. Okay, so we have to find out a, we have to h, so we know class interval, and then fi ui we have to find out. So for that we need to find out xi. Xi, how do we find out? Upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2. So this is our frequency, and this is the upper limit, this is lower limit, plus it, divide by 2. So 15 plus 20 will give us 35. 35 when you divide by 2. 35 divided by 2 will give us 2 gives us 17.5. So once you know the class interval is same everywhere, we can just add that class interval here. So the class interval we found out, that is 5. 20 minus 15 is 5. Everywhere class interval is 5. So just add 5 with this. We will get it to 22.5. Now add 5 in this. We'll get 27.5. Again add 5 in this. We'll get 32.5. So add 5. 37.5. Then 42.5. Add 5, you'll get 47.5. Again add 5, you'll get 52.5. So that's how we find out xi. From xi only we have to find out the a value. So a value is assumed mean, that is exactly the center value. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are there. So between these 8, any the center value comes, this 2 becomes the center value. 3 numbers here, 3 numbers. So between these 2 we can choose any one, either this or this. So I go with this. So this is our A. So once you got the A, we will find out UI. UI, how do we find out? Xi minus A divided by H, we get UI. No need to do all this calculation. Just see where A is there, put 0. Then counting number you write down, top and down. Now put whatever is on top above 0, everything in negative. If you want to verify, you can verify. Xi minus A, 17.5 minus 32.5 divided by H, that is class interval. You verify, you will get it the same answer. Now becomes Fi and Ui. So Fi and Ui. So you now multiply, you will get minus 9. This to multiply, minus 16. 9 into minus 1 will give us minus 9. 10 into 0, 0. 3 into 1, 3. 0 into 2 will give us 0. 0 into 3 will give us 0. 2 4s are 8. So let's sum up now. All this if we count, this will be minus 34. Here we have 8. Minus 34 and plus 8 will give us 23. So summation of Fi and Ui equal to 23, but this is biggest number is minus, so it will be minus. Then summation of Fi. Summation of Fi, how many state it was given to us? 35. If you sum up all, 35. So let's now put all the values here. So A we know, A value is 32.5. H value we know, that is 5. FIUI minus 23. Fi is 35. 7 5s are 35. So we'll get 32.5 plus into minus 23 divided by 7. So when you divide 23 by 7, you'll get 32.5 minus, when you divide, you'll get 3.2. So when you subtract from here, when you subtract this, you'll get 29.3, and this is the number of students per teacher. So we found out mode and we found out the mean also. So this is our mean. So mean meaning is what? Average. Mode means most occurring, right? Maximum. Okay. So in the question it is given to us, we have to compare the result. So this is mode. This is, so our answer will be maximum number of students per teacher is 30.625. That is the maximum number, because mode, right? Mode is maximum number. So maximum number of students per teacher is 30.625, and the average number of students per teacher is 29.3. So this is the average and this is the maximum number. So if you see the maximum, it comes 30.625 students per teacher, and average number, if you see, average number of students are 29.3 per teacher is having. That's it. Thank you and God bless.